Unseen footage. Behind-the-scenes moments that prove Rowoon and Park Eun-bin's bond is real. The calm before the storm. K-drama Haven family. I hope you're sitting down for this one. Because what I'm about to show you isn't just ordinary behind-the-scenes fluff. This is the kind of footage that makes you question if you're watching acting, or witnessing a love story unfolding in real time. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update in the world of your favorite celebrities. 4 months, fans of Park Eun-bin and Rowoon have been buzzing. Their chemistry in dramas. Off the charts. Their interviews together. Sweet enough to melt the coldest hearts. But nothing compares to the raw, unseen behind-the-scenes moments that just surfaced. Clips so genuine, so emotional, that fans around the world are screaming, crying, and asking the same question. Is this really acting? Or is this real love in disguise? The first clip. The look that said everything. The footage begins innocently enough. The cast gathered on set between takes. But then the camera pans, catching Rowoon quietly gazing at Eun-bin while she laughs with the crew. It's not just a glance. It's that kind of look. The kind where time slows down, the background blurs, and it's like Rowoon has forgotten anyone else exists. His smile lingers, soft and unguarded. Fans caught it instantly. Comments exploded online. That's not acting. That's a man in love. Rowoon, your eyes gave you away. Someone please tell me I'm not imagining this chemistry. The clip went viral within hours, trending across platforms in both Korea and internationally. The second clip. The unexpected gesture. The next piece of footage is even more powerful. Eun-bin is rehearsing a difficult emotional scene. She finishes, sighs heavily, and lowers her head, clearly exhausted. Out of nowhere, Rowoon steps forward with a bottle of water, gently unscrews the cap, and offers it to her. She looks up, surprised, and laughs. But here's the detail that broke fans. Rowoon doesn't laugh back. Instead, he gives her a soft nod like he's silently telling her, "You've worked so hard. Take care of yourself." Simple. It's small. But to fans it was everything. Rowoon treating Eun-bin like she's the most precious person in the world. That wasn't scripted. That was instinct. The whisper fans will never forget. But the third clip is the one that caused absolute chaos. The scene was shot late at night. The cast was tired, the cameras still rolling, and Eun-bin flubbed her line. She covered her face, embarrassed, and muttered, "Aish, I'm so bad at this." Rowoon leaned in close, thinking the mic wouldn't catch it, and whispered, "No, you're perfect." Fans didn't breathe. They replayed it over and over. His voice wasn't loud, wasn't staged. It was low, tender, filled with sincerity. And Eun-bin's reaction. She froze, then gave the tiniest smile, her cheeks pink. Her eyes shimmering like she wanted to hide her heart but couldn't. The internet eruption. Once this footage leaked, the internet entered a meltdown of epic proportions. Clips spread like wildfire. TikTok edits, slow-motion GIFs, entire YouTube compilations. Hashtags flooded the timeline. Hashtag RowoonBinReal. Hashtag behind the scenes love. Hashtag know you're perfect. One fan comment went viral. "We signed up for a drama, but they gave us a love story." Industry reactions. Even insiders couldn't ignore it. Crew members hinted in interviews that the two stars often stayed behind to rehearse privately, helping each other through difficult lines, laughing at inside jokes no one else understood. One staff member admitted off the record, "There's something unspoken between them. You can see it. The way Rowoon looks at her. You can't fake that." The final clip. The hug that changed everything. The last unseen moment sealed it all. After filming wrapped for the day, Eun-bin grew emotional and teared up. She tried to brush it off, but Rowoon walked over, placed his hand gently on her shoulder, and pulled her into a quiet, comforting hug. It wasn't quick. It wasn't casual. It was lingering, the kind of embrace that tells 1,000 stories in silence. The cameras caught it, and once fans saw it, they declared, "This is real. This is undeniable." Fans' emotional reactions. Across the globe, Viewers described crying harder than they ever had for a drama scene. Many said it felt like they had been allowed into something private, something intimate, something not meant for the public eye. This isn't behind the scenes. This is behind the heart. I don't care what anyone says. They're in love. If Rowoon and Eunbin aren't real, then what is? The question everyone is asking. So now the world is holding its breath. Are Rowoon and Park Eun-bin simply master actors with unmatched chemistry? Or has this footage proven what fans have suspected all along, that somewhere between script readings, rehearsals and late-night shoots, a real love story began to bloom? For now, neither star has confirmed nor denied the rumors. But one thing is clear. These unseen behind-the-scenes moments are no longer just clips. They're pieces of a love puzzle that the world is desperate to solve. And maybe, just maybe, Rowoon and Eunbin already know the answer. The question that changed everything. The interview was light-hearted at first. His favorite foods, his daily routine, what he's been working on lately. Rowoon smiled, answered politely, kept his cool. But then the host leaned in, almost teasing, and asked, Rowoon, you and Park Eun-bin have such incredible chemistry. Fans are convinced it goes beyond acting. What do you say to them? For a moment silence. Rowoon froze. His smile faltered just slightly. His eyes softened, like 1,000 thoughts raced through his mind at once. And then, he laughed, but it wasn't his usual easy laugh. It was nervous, tender, the kind that hides something deeper. His voice trembles. Rowoon finally spoke. His voice was low, almost shaky as he said, Eunbin, she's someone very special. The host tried to press him, but Rowoon wasn't finished. He leaned forward, his hands clasped, his gaze distant, as if he wasn't talking to the cameras anymore, as if he was talking to himself. When we were filming together, I realized something. She has this warmth. She takes care of everyone, not just me but the staff, the juniors, the people who don't always get noticed. She makes people feel seen. And, he paused, his throat tightening, his eyes glistening with unshed tears. To be honest, she made me feel seen too. Fans react in real time. The live stream chat exploded instantly. What is happening right now? Rowoon's about to cry, I can't handle this. He's in love. He's literally confessing right now. Twitter, TikTok, and fan forums were already ablaze before the interview had even finished airing. The moment he couldn't hold back. The host, sensing something deeper, asked softly, So, Rowoon, what does Park Eun-bin mean to you? That's when it happened. Rowoon exhaled, leaned back in his chair, and for the first time, his professional mask slipped completely. His eyes grew red, his lips trembled, and his voice cracked. She means more than I can explain. She gave me strength when I was doubting myself. She believed in me when I couldn't believe in myself. She's one of the most important people in my life. And then silence. The kind of silence where even the cameras seemed to pause, as if the world itself was holding its breath. Reporters stunned. Even the host looked shaken, their eyes wide, unsure whether they had just stumbled into the biggest confession of the year. They quickly tried to wrap up, but Rowoon wasn't done. With a small, vulnerable smile, he added, Sometimes you meet someone who changes you, who teaches you what it means to care, to be patient, to really listen. Eunbin taught me that. I'll always be grateful. The internet meltdown. The second the clip hit the internet, chaos erupted. Hashtags exploded. Hashtag Rowoon confession. Hashtag Eunbin changed him. Hashtag Rowoon and Bin forever. Fans cried openly, posting reactions of themselves sobbing while watching the interview. Others slowed down his words, analyzing every pause, every expression. One fan wrote, He didn't just talk about her. He bared his soul for her. Another, That wasn't a co-star appreciation. That was a love letter. Industry whispers. Insiders began to whisper too. Entertainment reporters hinted that Rowoon had been unusually protective of Eunbin during filming, often asking the crew to dim lights if she looked tired, or to adjust schedules when she seemed overworked. One anonymous staff member revealed. He always made sure she was comfortable first. That's not something actors usually do. That's someone who cares deeply. Park Eun-bin's quiet response. But the story doesn't end there. Just hours later, Park Eun-bin herself posted on social media. Not a statement, not a denial, but a simple photo. It was of a sunset. The caption. Just 2 words. Thank you. Fans lost their minds. Was it directed at Rowoon? At the interview? At the fans? The mystery only deepened the frenzy. Fans' emotional outpour. Across the globe, fans began posting montages of Rowoon and Eun-bin together. Behind-the-scenes laughter, stolen glances, subtle touches. They called the interview a turning point, a hidden confession broadcast to the world. One fan's words captured the mood best. For years we've watched them act. But tonight, for the first time, Rowoon acted with his heart, and it was real. The question that remains. So now the world waits. Will Rowoon and Park Eun-bin ever confirm what their fans already believe? Or will this emotional interview remain the closest we ever get to the truth? Whatever happens next, one thing is certain. Rowoon's words have changed everything. Because once you hear a man speak like that about someone, you can never go back to seeing them as just co-stars. And maybe, just maybe, this was the moment where the line between real and real finally disappeared. And if this story touched you, subscribe and share it so we can keep his memory alive together.